Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. How is everyone out there? I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and we get to hang out with each other 2 times this week. Thank you for those of you who joined me on Tuesday night for our new release party for Riley Blake Designs. I hope you guys had fun. I was super excited after we got done with that live. I felt like it went a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but we did cover more collections. Usually we just don't have time to show all of the collections from each supplier. So I'm glad that we got to see all of them because so many of you guys were excited about ones that I hadn't put in the shop, and you asked me to put a lot into the shop, which, by the way, everything that you guys requested is in the shop. So it's all listed out there for reservation, but I hope you guys had fun on Tuesday night. And I am so glad to get to hang out with you again today. Let's see who's out here. Again, in case I forgot, I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And hello, Leslie from Northern Wisconsin. And Debbie and Lynn and Sharon, Valeria, you're back home, and thank you so much for the super chat. Mwah, 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 mwah. You're awesome, Valeria. I'm so glad that you had safe travels. Hi, everyone. Arrived late last night and didn't sleep well. Oh, no. I'm going to bed. Have a fun day with Angela. Oh, thank you, Valeria. I hope you're getting some good rest, and hopefully you will feel better after you get some rest in you. Traveling can be very, very tiring. Hello, April. Hello, Martha. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Jeanette. Hello, Margaret, Cassie, Cloudy, Texas, Massachusetts. Hello, Beth K. Hello, Laura. Hello, Stitching Granny of 17. Hello, Stitching with the Sisterlies. Hello. Hello, Trisha. Hello, Kim. Kim, I hope you are feeling better and recovering well. Every time I see you, I think about you. I think about how you're doing and hoping that you're doing well. Hello, Sam. Brandy says, hello. Hello, Brandy. Tuesday night was wonderful. Loads of fun. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's kind of fun. Has anyone made loaf style pin cushions? I have not. I have not done that. But hello, I'm so glad that you are all here. And today we are doing our trunk show for our Little Miracles quilts. We reached over 100. You guys, we're probably at like 125 or even more. So we are over 100 for our NICU quilt drive, Little Miracles quilts. This is our first year. It's going to be an annual thing. We talked on Tuesday night about some of the collections that are coming that are super cute. I can put together a kit for you that's super affordable so that people can make some of these lovely kits and donate for next year. So we are wrapping up our 2021 Little Miracles quilts. Although please, if you want to continue to donate, and we'll just keep adding it to 2021. But then our goal for the future is to start our Little Miracles quilt drive in January and have it run through November 1st. And then everybody start donating in November for 2022. And I have reservations out on the website. The name of the line is called The Littlest Family's Big Day. It's super cute. You can get a panel for $12.98, add some backing to it, and you have an adorable quilt to donate. And I'm hoping, I haven't talked to Sweetwater yet, but I'm hoping to get that they'll be kind enough to donate more labels for us for next year. So we'll see. I don't know. Not sure about that, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. So we're going to do our trunk show today for all of the quilts that you guys have sent me. Now, this is not all of the quilts that have been donated because some people donated to their local hospitals. But a bunch of you guys sent me a bunch of quilts, and so I'm going to share all of those with you today. And I'm super excited about it. Hello, Jane. Enjoyed the party. Oh, good. Knee is healing well, says Kim. I'm so happy to see that. Can you tell me about Little Miracles quilts? I sure can. So Little Miracles quilts, when we started Happy Little Stitch Shop, we knew that we were going to have a charity program to benefit NICUs and prematurity awareness. The reason for that is because it is pretty close to our hearts. We have been touched by that. We have 6 children. We have an oldest daughter who is 14. Is she 14? She's 14. Oh my gosh. And then we have quadruplets who are 12. And we have a little one who was a surprise blessing, who is 2. And our 12-year-old quadruplets were born 4 months early, 4 months premature, and were very, very sick. And they were in the NICU for 4 months before, thankfully, and we are so blessed to have been able to bring all 4 of them home. So we are still very close to some of the nurses that took care of our kids in the NICU. And it's a place that is a very bittersweet place. Like, you feel very blessed and fortunate that medicine can help kids who are born severely early, but it's a terribly sad place to have to be as well. And no child deserves to start their life in that situation, but it happens out of anybody's control. It happens sometimes. And so you're thankful to have a place like that to take care of your babies when they need help at the beginning. So we decided to do Little Miracles quilts. That was thought of this year. This is our first year doing it. And our hope was that people who have a passion like I do for making and creating, that we use that passion to bless other families who have gone through a very trying situation. So kids won't be able to use these quilts in the NICU because of guidelines, and it's just not practical for a baby that little and that sick to have a quilt in their isolette. But it will be a gift for the parents when they graduate from the NICU, and for the baby or babies when they graduate from the NICU, that they would get to take home this beautiful handmade quilt. So that is the idea behind Little Miracles quilts. And so many people have jumped on board with it, and we have donated around the world, not just here in our home state, but all over the world. We've donated over 100 quilts. So it's about 125-ish right now. So I'm super excited that we reached our goal of 100. And I can't wait to continue to do this each year and make little quilts with you guys to donate to NICUs all over. So thank you for asking that, because sometimes I forget that people might not remember. But my daughters made this thermometer, and it rose very slowly for a long time. I thought, oh my gosh, we're never going to make it. We didn't make our first deadline. We extended it a little bit to Easter. We made it right around Easter to 100. And then since then, more and more people have been donating quilts. And Sweetwater Fabric, the ladies from Sweetwater Fabric were kind enough to donate us quilt labels for us to send out to people for free who were going to donate a quilt to add a Little Miracles quilt label to their quilts before donating. So that's the story of Little Miracles quilts. Thank you, Brandy. Elizabeth says, I still have to finish the binding on that last quilt, so I'll save it for the next round. Sounds good, Elizabeth. That sounds good. Hi, Sue. What a wonderful idea, says Stitching with the Sisterlies. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So how is your guys' week going? How is everybody doing? I continue to watch Bridgerton, and now I know what everybody's talking about. We talked about it a little bit the other night, and I was like, everybody keeps saying that it's kind of, steamy, and I don't understand, because the first few episodes are not like that. But then I'm now in the second half of the season, and I now understand what you people are talking about. So I was like, whew, people, I told you I was going to get all flushed and flustered after I got caught up, but you people were not kidding around. So I now know what you're talking about. I was even talking to somebody locally the other day, and she goes, oh my gosh, it's a great series. Like, you're going to love it. I keep trying to figure out who Whistledown is. Like, I can't quite figure out who that is. So I'm curious about that. And I'm curious about the storyline, but everybody kept talking to me about the other aspect of the show, and don't watch it with kids, and da, 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 da. And I was like, okay. And now I know, I know what everybody's talking about. It sure did, Brandy. Oh my goodness. I was the same way. It took a bit to get into it before. Yeah. And then it just smacks you right in the face. It sure does. But I'm still enjoying it. I'm liking it and I'm wanting to see where it goes. My week is going great. I'm making a flag and a cherry quilt using Lori Holt's patterns. That's awesome. That's awesome. I was very surprised by, really? Ooh. My husband and I are kind of going back and forth, like, who is it? Who is it? Who could it be? We're trying to figure it out. But it's not a show that's easily, it's not very transparent. Like, there are a lot of shows where I'm watching it and I kind of know where it's going and I know what's going to happen before it gets there. And I'm not finding that with this one. I'm finding myself like, oh, what's going to happen next and what's going on? Oh, you did guess who it was, Stacy. Okay, so I'm going to have to start writing down some guesses and seeing if I can figure it out. So we're doing that. Today's our anniversary, you guys. And so my husband and I are celebrating 21 years of marriage today. So that is kind of a big deal for us. Jenny, we are talking about Bridgerton, which was introduced to me because somebody sent me an article. The whole reason this came up the other night was because somebody sent me an article saying that Bridgerton, the article, the idea behind the article was that Bridgerton was bringing back a resurgence in cross-stitching. And so a friend of mine had sent me that article and I was like, oh my gosh, Bridgerton, what's that? And some people had mentioned it to me saying you should watch it and blah, blah, blah. And I kept putting it off. And then we finally started watching it. And so it's pretty good. I like it. Everybody says happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Saturday is your 64th birthday. What? Huh? Happy anniversary. Saturday is my 64th birthday. I'll be 46. You're just going to do it backwards. Happy anniversary. Thank you. I'm stitching on Frosty Forest and made a big miscount and I don't want to rip out the whole block to fix it. So I say you try to make it work. If I were in your shoes, Trisha, each block on the left will be one stitch too long. I try to make it work. I actually messed up on Frosty Forest as well. On one of those corners, I messed it up and I just left it. So I would try to make it work. I would try to figure out how to make that work so you don't have to rip that all out. I mean, it's like my Nathan Hale, completely messed up the color. Now, it still is going to look fine. It's just going to be a different color. But I was like, I'm not ripping that all out. I'm leaving it. And now every time I look at it, I will think about telling you guys about the drought of 1776, which I was telling my sister about today. I was telling her about messing up the color because I couldn't read the symbol. And I said, so then I told everybody about the drought of 1776. And she was like, are you for real? That's the second person I've told this story to who has believed that there was a drought in 1776 causing dead lawns, brown grass. And so I was like, no, this is not real. And she goes, oh my gosh, why are you telling people that? Why not? Happy birthday, Stitching Grant. Yes, happy early birthday. That is awesome. So Trisha, I would say leave it. I think everybody else is saying leave it. Happy anniversary, Angela, and happy anniversary. Happy birthday, Miss Granny. Yes, happy birthday. I liked it better when you said that they didn't have lawns. They might not. Grass is more modern. Sam. Thank you. I needed to hear that. I don't think anyone would notice, but it makes me, yes, I am the same way, but leave it, move on to another stitch, and you will forget about it. It will be a thing in the past. I don't even think about all of the mistakes I've made in previous stitches unless something comes up to prompt that memory. So once you move on to another stitch and you get busy making something else, you're not even going to think about it. I'm working on the June sampler. Haven't made much progress this week. You and me both, Kim. I have not made much progress because I was getting ready for the live the other night for the new release party and getting everything ready for that and getting everything online so that reservations would be available right away. And stuff started arriving this week. And I just have not gotten a lot of stitching done. So I am starting to stress out just a little bit that I'm falling behind on my stitching. Except pin cushions, says Stacy. You have to share those when you get done because I'm anxious to see them. So, and I hope everybody had a happy Mother's Day. How was everybody's Mother's Day? My Mother's Day was good. My kids, every year they do breakfast in bed. And so they brought me, sometimes I have to stay in bed until the breakfast is done. So they brought breakfast up in bed. My middle daughter, she is the one who kind of made the whole thing. And then everybody had a little present. My little one, she made this kind of wire brush, you know, those little fuzzy wire things that are used for like kids art projects. We have a bunch of those here. So she put some beads on it and made me a little bracelet. She gave that to me on Mother's Day. And my two girls got me little signs to put in the house for decoration. And my boys, I got some of those rolling carts for our expansion for the shop into another room of our house. And so I got some of those rolling carts to put all of our notions and stuff in. And so they built those for me and then put a little card in each cart saying Happy Mother's Day. So they built them for me with their dad, of course. So that was super nice. So it was a nice day. I was getting work done. There was soccer that day, but it was a nice day overall. It was really nice to just kind of lay low and have a nice day. But it was funny that they put together those cards. And somebody asked me, I was talking about this expansion that we're doing for the shop. So originally we started in a small room in our house. We outgrew that room. So then we moved to a bigger room in our house. We've outgrown that room. And so now we're going to do both of those rooms in our house. So somebody asked me, are you getting a she shed? And I was like, no, we are many, many steps away from doing anything outside of this house for the shop. So we're just expanding into 2 rooms now instead of trying to keep it all in one. So pipe cleaners, that's what it's called. Yes. Happy birthday, Granny. Have to stay in bed. I know they're like, it's not done yet. Stay in bed. Yes, yes, yes. You know what I'm talking about? They're these carts. Can you even see these? These carts, you know, with the rollers on the bottom for projects. And look, one of my son's cards is still in the cart. Dear Mom, I hope you had a great day with your mom, aka my grandma. Happy Mother's Day. Also, I know that your favorite thing ever is family. That's sweet. So that was still in the cart, but there were each of my 3 boys put a different card or handwritten note in the cart. So sweet. They're so nice. It was a good Mother's Day. I hope you guys had a good Mother's Day as well. Okay, let's get to stuff because I have stuff to share with you and I want to share all of these quilts because they're so pretty. So sweet of them. It was so sweet of them. And then I think I'm going to do a giveaway to celebrate, like a more substantial giveaway than what we normally do, to celebrate reaching our goal for Little Miracles quilts. So wait till the end. It'll be the same thing. There's a question you need to answer in the comment section. Everybody who answers in the comment section and who is already subscribed to our channel and follows us on Instagram or Facebook, then we'll be entered into a drawing to win the prize. So stay tuned until the end. So before I share all of the stuff that I have to share, I'm going to share the quilts. And then at the end, I will fit in whatever else I can fit in from the stuff. Except I will share this really quick. I made another teeny tiny pillow. I just threw caution to the wind and I didn't keep working on my stitch alongs like I should have been because I was itching to make another one of these pillows and it was sitting right here waiting for me to do it. And so I just had to not keep working on the stitch alongs and I went straight for the teeny tiny pillow stitch cards by Holt. So here is my little pillow. And I love That's the fabric I put on the back. But I love these pillows. They are so fun to stitch and they are so satisfying because it's just a quick finish, a quick stitch, a quick finish. And so I still haven't found like the display thing I'm going to put it in, but for right now, here are all my pillows. I love them. I can't wait to make more. It's hard for me to stop making them and wait till the next month to make another one because I just want to make them all at the same time. So those are my pillows. So I'm going to share that quick. Now, here comes some quilts. Are you guys ready? I have to stand up to hold these up because some of them are a little bit big. So sorry, you're gonna get a different view today. Okay, this one is one of mine that's not bound yet, but this was the collection, Sleep Tight collection that was kind of our Little Miracles Quilts collection for this year. And we might still have some left for next year, actually, because we still have quite a bit left. And these are all the same. So here's another one. I think I just did different backing. So on this one, I did this backing. And on these, I did the patchwork backing with the panel on front. So I have to bind those. And I actually gave one to my mom, so she's binding one. If there's a label on here, then I will read who it is. But some people wanted to donate anonymously, so I don't want to say anything for people who don't want, who want to remain anonymous. But if you see your quilt and you want to say on here that it's yours, just feel free to go ahead and do that. But that's why I'm not saying whose it is, because some people just wanted it to be kept anonymous. This one does not have a label, but look at this quilt. It's so cute. And the quilting on it is beautiful. It's a bunch of little leaves, like vines and leaves. And here's the back. It's so pretty. So pretty. Aw, thank you, Jenny. Jenny says, what a sweet gift. Your kids seem so loving and kind like their mom. That is so nice of you to say. A mom can only hope to have their kids grow up to be good, decent people, right? All right, here's another one. This one, I will just say the first name. This is by Marcia. Look how cute it is. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. And she did a really soft minky backing. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. Ooh, that's a good idea, Margaret. I have not seen that yet. I know, the birds are so cute. So there's that one. Here. This is also by Marcia. It's Minnie. Oh, it's so cute. And she did a red minky for this backing. So it's super soft. So cute. I cannot wait to deliver these to the NICU. They are gonna love them. This one is by Marcia as well. Look, it's Peter Rabbit. So cute. And on this, it's kind of a fleece. It's a fleecy backing that she did. All right, here. This is by April. She did the patchwork on one side, and then this on the other side. Super fast, super adorable. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is an adorable quilt, and it's panels or yardage. And they're beautiful. Here's another one. Same thing. Patchwork on the front. Backing that main yardage on the back. So pretty. So pretty. All right, here. This is by Sue. Look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty. And then the back is a very light fleecy material. So pretty. And this one, I think is, by Sue as well. Oh. I mean, just think. Families are going to be able to have these beautiful quilts in their homes. And again, kind of a fleece, a very light fleece on the back. Perfect for cribs or perfect for tummy time. I always had a quilt for my kids for tummy time. I felt that they cleaned up so much better than. This is from, I'm not exactly sure. There's not a name on it. So here's the front. Super pretty. These are also awesome. Very pretty, Sue. Awesome, April. Makes me thinking of all the babies family is about to be blessed with. Isn't it kind of amazing if you try to wrap your head around it? Like, that's my hope. That's my hope. I think this one, by Modernly Morgan is who this is by. So pretty. And you guys check out this backing. I don't know. I just love this backing. I love it. Again, I know who sent this to me, but I don't want to say unless they want it to be said. Because I don't want to, offend anybody by giving too much information. Okay, so this one doesn't have a label. So I don't know, but it's super pretty. Look how pretty that is. And these families, here's the back. These families will have this little piece of love because you know that when we are making these things, we're doing it because we love it and because you want to, spread some love through handmade gifts. Handmade gifts are so personal, I feel. This one doesn't have a label on it either, so I don't know the name, but it's so pretty. And you guys, this back is like a minky, but look how it's kind of circular. It's got kind of this different loft to it. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. That was yours, Sharon. This one? Handmade, heart made. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Not this one. This one, Sharon? Or this one? The one with the minky? Oh, not this one. Yes, this one. I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. The one that had the fuzzy minky. Oh, okay. This one. Yeah, this minky is so pretty. It's almost like a little rosette is what it looks like. I think it's super pretty. I love it. I'm going to be driving, so I can't comment for a bit, but just know I'm drooling over every single quilt. They're so pretty. This one, Sharon, I think this one was yours too. Is this true? I don't know. This one. Yes. This one, because I remembered the scalloped edges. Look at these edges, you guys. With the patchwork in the middle and the scalloped corners. So pretty. And this fabric is so pretty. And then on the back is like a very light fleece. It's very soft. This one's so pretty. And then this is by Sue. I thought this one was so cute. Doc Mcstuffins. I'm trying to show the, well, that's the back. And then here's the front. Doc Mcstuffins. I love it. This one is so cute. My older kids watch Doc Mcstuffins quite a bit. All right, and these are really small ones, a couple really small ones. Generously donated. I think they don't have names on them, but I think it came from a quilt guild. So cute. That's the back. Some dragonflies. I don't know if I showed you the back of this one. It's got this orange on the back. Look at that fussy cutting. The little animals in the, so pretty. And there's like an orange peel quilting on this. It's very pretty. Here's another smaller one with the animals. That's the back. So pretty. This one is, I don't have a name, but look at those stars. And then the back has it almost, it's just white. It's very soft though. It almost has a little bit of a polka dot on it. And then here, this one doesn't have a name either. Here's one side. Pretty. So pretty. Right? Look at those roses. Oh, good, Elizabeth. Those are yours. These are really, they're kind of very light fleece on both sides. And these are made by Laureen. Those are like, I should hold it. Those are all teddy bears. I don't know if you can see that, but these are all teddy bears on there. And then the back side has baby blocks and baby handprints and footprints. So pretty. We came home from our NICU experience with so many blankets. So many blankets. Oh my gosh. We still have them all. We kept them all. They're in bins downstairs, and I'm going to give them to my kids when they get older. And if they have children, I will give them to them. It has the teddy bears on this side. This is by Laureen again. So pretty. This one is like wrapped, like she wrapped it with a little bow. Like, can I take it out and then not mess it up and put it back the same way? I think I can, because I want to show it. It's so pretty. This one doesn't have a name, but this is the front. Look at those. They're so pretty. And this is the back. It's gorgeous. My gosh. I love this. I love these colors. I love it. I'm going to set this one over here because I want to put this ribbon back on it. This one I thought was so pretty too. When it came in and I opened up the box, I thought this one was so pretty. Look at this, you guys. So pretty. Look at these diamonds. I mean, Sam, you might be able to relate to this a little bit with that Jane Austen quilt you just did. This is by Jill. So gorgeous. And a piece backing. Perfect. I love it. But look at these diamonds. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. All right. I know that diamond shape, that it does look like it could be a challenge. All right, this one is by Judy. Look how pretty it is. All those little animals and some stars on the backing. So pretty. I have a love for owls. So this one I thought was super cute. Because look at those owls. This one is anonymous. It has a label, but it just says blessings. So pretty. And then the back is a very light fleece with stars. I mean, just think of the families who are going to get these. And this is one of my favorite fabric collections of all time. Little Red in the Big Woods. And this was perfect. So, so pretty. This was by Jody. So pretty. Patchwork with Little Red in the Big Woods. See how Little Red is on there? And then this is the backing. So pretty. Hi, Huckleberry. What is the name of the diamond pattern? I have no idea. Somebody just sent that to me for this NICU donation. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. Right. My oldest sister is the owl. She's the owl, but it all worked out. You know, I think I like Rooster. I know the colors in Little Red are so pretty. Adorable. Okay, so this is the next one. And this is it's anonymous, anonymously donated. The same person who did the owls. And then here's the backing. It's it feels fleecy, but it's very light. You know, it's not a thick fleece. It's very light, perfect fleece. This one is so cute. Is this the one that I think it is? Yep. Yep, this is from Kim. This is the one I thought it was. It's so adorable. I love it. And I know this one has lots of special meaning behind it, which makes it all that much more touching to donate. It's beautiful. And I am honored to donate it on your behalf. This one doesn't have a label on it. So pretty. I mean, just look, simple, like grays, creams, whites, blacks, and it's gorgeous. Black backing. It's gorgeous. I love it. Quilting doesn't have to be hard. It can be simple stuff and it still is gorgeous and so meaningful because you're making it with your hands. I think there's just something really special about that. This is from Julie. Very pretty. Look at this backing. It's like a bunch of colorful leaves. So pretty. We have a few more left. And the notes that you guys sent, this one still has a note. The notes you guys sent were so nice. I've kept all of them. My husband was like, you kept all the notes? And I said, yeah, I've kept all the notes that anybody has ever sent me through the shop, any of you guys. And he said, gosh, you should put those all in a book or, you know, do something with them. Yes, this is I don't know if she wants me to say who it is, but this is donated by one of you guys, and it's beautiful. Oh, it's even prettier when it's right side up. It's so pretty. I mean, look at that. That's perfect. I know this one had special meaning too. I love it. And I'm so glad that you donated. And that's the back. Perfect. Perfect back. And the quilting is perfect on this. Oh my gosh. It's like a bunch of waves or like seaweed coming up. It's just perfect. I love it. This one is super pretty. This is by Cassie. Look how cute that is. And look at this back. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable. Look at this backing. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is just perfect. I love this yardage. It's perfect. It's so cute. That's the front. And then I think this one's also by Cassie. Yeah. So pretty. With some gingham backing on the back. We're getting down there, guys. Oh, this is the last one. It's from Jean. She did one of the panel kits as well. And then this on the back. So pretty. Those are all the quilts, you guys. Not all of the 125 quilts or however many, but all of the quilts that were sent to me to donate to our local NICU. Aren't they so pretty? They're so pretty. All right, I'm seeing a lot of adorables. A lot of comments and compliments on all of the beautiful quilts. Those panels are so perfect, says Sharon. You ladies are so amazing, said Stacy. That's me. That was so fun to see them all. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Wonderful job, ladies. Thank you, Jeanette. I'm Jean. Funny. Yes. You made it just in time. Gosh, Huckleberry. I always know you in my head as Huckleberry. So that's just, yes, think of ideas for next year, and just throughout your year of quilting, just throw in a baby quilt every now and then. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be tricky. Any quilters out there who want to learn how to quilt, this is a great project to do some beginner quilting. Just get a 5-inch stacker or a charm pack and sew those puppies together, and you'll have a patchwork quilt. And it'll be beautiful. So it's great it's a great way to start, to get your feet wet with it, and you're doing it for a good cause, and a family is going to love it, and it's going to turn out beautiful. And then you're going to get the quilting bug and you're going to want to quilt all the time. I'm overwhelmed with how wonderful all the quilts are. I have worked on a lot of donation quilt programs, and this tops them all for thoughtful and professional stitching, says Lynn. Thank you so much, Lynn. They are beautiful. I mean, every time, sometimes I would get boxes, like a bunch of boxes at one time with these quilts in it. And I would sit there and I would open it. And my kids were with me and they were like, wow, those are really pretty. And I would just keep seeing all of these beautiful quilts. I mean, they're beautiful and they're heartfelt. And so it's just perfect. Thank you guys so much for participating in this program. I'm not going to say a lot more because I'm going to start to get emotional. But thank you for doing it. Thank you a lot. They're beautiful. Okay, so I need to move on. Now let's talk about, I think I'm going to start with quilting. I can't remember what I did last time. But I don't have a lot of cross stitch stuff to share with you because my stitching has been pushed aside due to shop stuff. So I shared with you my pillow, and that was the big finish that I did. I have made a little bit of progress on Sew by Row by Lori Holt. I gotta shut the pattern. I have made a little bit of progress on this one. We are on our final row for this month, and I'm starting my bundles down there. So I was trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to do this? Because it's going to be a lot of start and stop in order to change colors for each bundle. And then I thought, I'm going to do it this way. And the reason for that, I'm going to go through and I'm going to do all of the ties, because then that gives me a guide for doing all of the colors at once. So when I have navy out, I'm going to go through and be able to hopefully do all of the navy at one time, and then get the red out and do all the red at one time. And hopefully it'll go faster. So that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. Awesome ladies here, says Huckleberry. Great trunk show for all those babies. I know, I'm excited. So now I have to set up a time with my NICU nurse friend. Her name is Jane. And we're going to get together and meet, and I'm going to hand these over to her so that she can deliver them to the NICU, because, you know, there's lots of protocol for NICUs. For those of you who have been there, you can't just walk into it. I can't, you know, and especially right now during COVID, it's very secure. And so I'm going to deliver them to her, and she's going to be able to deliver them to the hospital. Yeah, just don't miscount. I know, right? I have to be careful. That is a good plan, Angela. I am still on the machines. Oh, you are. Oh my gosh, those machines did take a while. I made my bundles into stripes and polka dots. Oh, you did. You should share it. I want to see it. Yes, I will, Debbie. So I'm going to take pictures. I will for sure take pictures. And I have an idea, and we're going to try to do it. The weather has to be nice. Like, that's part of the reason we haven't done it yet. We have to have nice weather, and weather that's not very windy. And we've been having a lot of wind here. And so I have an idea of a picture that I want to get. So I'm going to take a picture if this idea works out, and I will share that. And then I will for sure get pictures of me and her and the quilts. And, you know, I'm going to try to get a bunch of pictures of that so that I can post them, and then you guys can see where your quilts are going. So that's my plan. So for sure, I will get pics and I will share those. And then I wanted to tell you guys, this is starting in June. We may have like a spot or two open. I can't remember, especially if you're interested in 25 count Lugana. So this is starting next month. I have everything ready. It's going to be invoiced at the end of this month. I can't wait. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to start right up there with that big pink flower. And I have to kind of figure out how we're going to, you know, we could do it. Like 1, 2, 3. I don't know how we're going to divide it out and how fast we want to go. That's the other thing I'm not sure of. But this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very, very pretty. So this starts in June. We may have a couple spots open. I'm not quite sure. But if you want to join us and you haven't already, we have a ton of people stitching this with us. Thank you so much for signing up for it. I was really surprised by that. I loved every single quilt, says Kim. So many talented ladies in this group. And Angela, I love your Lori Holt stitch. I regret not doing that one with the group. I need more hours in the day. I know. You and me too. But I love these pillows. I love these. Oh, the Sew by Row. Yeah, that one has been a fun one too. But we've been going really slow with it. So it's been a little bit more manageable. Go ahead and start it, Kim. I'm sure you will catch up and pass me. Right? Sharon's just on the machines. You could start it with us. Okay, so we're doing that next month. And then I pulled a couple more things. These I shared really quick last week or the week before. I can't remember. But I got Lori Holt scissors in the shop. They're really nice. I have started using them. And they're really nice. They're quite substantial with weight. I mean, they're not like super heavy. But they feel like a sturdy scissors. That's what I mean. So these are in the shop, and I'm excited to have them because I had been looking for a bigger scissors, and I thought, okay, I'll get a few and I'll give that a try. And I'm glad that I did because I really like them. Left to finish on Shine On. Oh, there's my Shine On behind me. I loved that stitch too. Huckleberry. That was a fun one. Yes, see, Kim, just start it. Sharon, you're too funny. Are you doing flea market? I'm definitely doing that one. Yes. What did I miss, says Brandy? I just had a really short work meeting and now I'm back. Recap. Will you have Lori's new Kaleidoscope book? Yes, I will. I actually have it for reservation in the shop right now, and I will have it as soon as I'm able to get it. So yes, I have it, and some people have already reserved it, so I'm getting that. We carry the spring flower truck. Yes. Yes. I actually need to order with her. Well, we're doing the box, right? We're doing the quilt box together. So she has stuff that she needs to ship to me, and I'm going to try to order some of that and replenish some of my needle minders because I'm out of some. So I need to place another order for her. And yes, I'm going to be getting that spring truck. It was super cute. And your pillows, your bowl is filling right up. I bought mine. Yes, they are sturdy. And yes, you did get yours. Did they arrive to you, Martha? They should have by now, I guess. But they're nice, right? I was happy with them. I like them. I'll need to look. Needle minder up. Yeah, it's a spring truck. So she has kind of the blue fall truck. She has now released a yellow spring truck. Let me see. I don't even know if she posted it on her. I'm not even sure that she put it on her Instagram feed. I think I saw it in her newsletter. Let me see if I can just find it quick. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Isn't it cute? It's a yellow truck, and it's got a quilt block on the door, and then it's filled with flowers. So it's kind of a vintagey truck. It's super cute. I'm collecting the truck needle minders. They are cute. They sure are, Kim. Great and fast shipping, Angela, says Martha. Thank you, Martha. I'm so glad you got it. Yeah, so this one's super cute. Yes, I will absolutely have it in the shop. I just need to connect with her and order it. Okay. Oh, let me pull out. Okay, we got to go through a few other things before I can get to what I wanted to do next. First of all, this is in the shop, ready to ship for anybody who is doing smaller piecing, which may be our vintage Christmas sew along. This is a handy little thing. I've heard lots of compliments about this rotating cutting mat. It's by Sue Daly Designs. Some of you guys have purchased it and you love it and are very, very happy with it. So this is in the shop and it's ready to ship. I just wanted to remind people that we have that available. And let's see. Yes, Brandy. Now I'll have to get all the trucks. Wish you would come out with a dog and a fox. Yes, I agree. Brandy. Why? I'm sitting here thinking, does she have a fox? Guess what collection arrived? Can anybody tell me? Just based off of this one bolt of fabric. This arrived this week. I have been putting it in the system this morning. I don't quite have it all listed, but I'm getting there. I should hopefully have it done today. Although my husband and I are going to try to do something for our anniversary, maybe later today. We'll see. We usually don't ever do anything really because, you know, we have a lot of kids and it's exhausting sometimes. So we usually don't do much for our anniversary. But tonight we thought we have to drop our daughter off at soccer. And we thought, well, maybe we'll go together, drop her off, and try to get a couple hours to ourselves. Who knows? That'll be kind of exciting. Like we don't ever get time to ourselves. Yes, you guys are right. This is Spring Chicken by Sweetwater. So it is in the shop. It has arrived. Now here's the information that you need to know, any spring chicken people out there. The yardage has arrived, but the pre-cuts will not arrive until the end of the month. So Moda is kind of behind with their collections just due to, you know, stuff in the world, just supply delays, shipping delays, all of that. So this was supposed to arrive in March and it's just arriving now. So that will give you a little bit of an idea, because I know I've been getting lots of emails from people about Crystal Lane and about some other Moda collections that were due in April and they're not here yet. They're probably going to be pushed back to June. The ones that were due in April, probably pushed back to June. They're doing their best to catch up, but it's a little bit slow going. So Spring Chicken has arrived in the shop. The yardage is here. The pre-cuts will not arrive until the end of May. So I'm listing all of the yardage in the shop. I had 2 quilt kits that were available that are sold out. The first one was Cluck. The other one was Hello Spring. Both of those require pre-cuts. So for those of you who are waiting for Cluck and Hello Spring quilt kits, I won't be able to invoice for them or ship them out until the end of the month when I get the pre-cuts. So that's just a heads up for that. So for Cluck and for Hello Spring, look towards the end of the month for invoices and stuff like that. So Spring Chicken is here. If you want yardage of this, it's going to be, I hope to have it listed in the shop either today or tomorrow. Half of it is listed now. The rest of it will be added today or tomorrow. So Spring Chicken is here. I'm excited about that. It's super cute, you guys. And while I'm thinking about it, because for the last 2 weeks, I have forgotten to tell you this, we are going to start doing Fat Quarter Fridays. That's what we're calling it, Fat Quarter Fridays. I have to get some of this yardage moving out of the shop because we are running out of room. And so we're going to cut up fat quarters. We're going to have a special Fat Quarter Day called Fat Quarter Fridays. And they are going to be very happily priced. So it's going to be a good deal, a good way to get some fun fabric into your collection. Maybe you can't order a full fat quarter, so it'll be, you know, like 5 or 6 fat quarters in a bundle, and they'll just be kind of fun. We're going to try to do themes with it and kind of make it fun. The kids are getting involved with it. I'm hoping that it'll be fun and go well. So keep your eyes peeled for Fat Quarter Fridays to start sometime. If we can ever find time to cut up some fat quarters and get them on the website. So cookbook was a big hit the other night on Tuesday night. Cookbook is Lori Holt's new collection that is coming out in December. So first comes Stitch, which is coming in July. And then her collection after Stitch is called Cookbook, and it is adorable. It is so cute. And we also talked the other night about doing a Lori Holt club, like a Lori Holt So Long Club. We talked about doing the Be Happy quilt. We had lots of Lori Holt discussions the other night. And now I just need to plan. I just need to kind of plan and make things concrete. A lot of people have reached out to me since Tuesday night saying you really want to do the Be Happy quilt. So I hear you, and I am looking into that. I have heard from a lot of people saying that they want to do a sew along for both Stitch, that My Happy Place quilt, and the chicken salad quilt. Some of you have signed up for chicken salad and you want to stitch it with our community because it's helpful to you, and you are happy to stitch with this community and feel like you have that support. And so I'm hearing all of this feedback, and now I just need to try to figure out how to make it happen. And so that's the stage that I'm at right now. But please keep letting me know what you would like to do. If you want to do a Be Happy quilt, if you want to do the Stitch My Happy Place sew along, if you want to do the cookbook, the chicken salad sew along, if you want to try to do that together as a community, please keep letting me know that, and I will do my best to try to work it into our schedules. So, and add it to our sew alongs and all that kind of stuff. I will go look. Yeah, so it's called Chicken Salad, Stitching Granny of 17. Lori Holt's new sew along quilt is called Chicken Salad. The entire collection is called Cookbook, and it's super cute. It's adorable. You need, I know, Sharon. Oh my gosh, I hear that so often. And it's so hard to do. I mean, life just gets in the way. You had me at Fat Quarter Friday. I can't wait. Yes, so that's my hope. My gosh, that's the plan. We've been talking about it now for about a month. And so it's going to happen. It's going to happen sometime soon. Fat Quarter Friday. Yes, people are excited about it. Good. I like it. Good, good, good. Yes, says Martha. Yes, I have 17 grand. Oh my goodness. That's how many my mom has. I think, yeah, 17 or something like that. Chicken salad, says Brandy. I want to do the Be Happy so long. Oh, good, good. Yes to all Lori Holt quilts, upcoming and throwbacks. Oh, good. I'm excited for Fat Quarter Friday. Sounds good. Okay, so I just need to, because a lot of you have also reached out to me and asked about Autumn Love, that you really want to do an Autumn Love as a throwback. I love that quilt. So I have feelers out for different things. I will see how everything falls together. I don't want to go into too much of it, but I'm working on stuff, and my hope is to fit some of that into our schedule for sure. It would be fun, I think, to if we're going to do a sew along for her upcoming collections, so that we're not always behind, because there are so many that have been in the past that we could easily do throwbacks quite often. But I think it would be fun to try, if we're going to do Stitch and if we're going to do Cookbook, to try to do it as our own community, but along with Lori. That's what I would like to do. I would like to, for once, try to sew one of her quilts at the same time that she is doing it. Yes to Autumn Love. Oh, I need to look up Autumn Love. I have so many requests for it. You have no idea. That's the one that actually, it was a close, we did a vote for what was going to be our first throwback quilt for Lori Holt. And Vintage Christmas ended up winning, because that's what we're doing right now. That's our very first throwback quilt. And the timing was perfect because the yardage is being discontinued for that. So we were able to kind of sneak in before the yardage is gone. But Autumn Love was like right there with Vintage Christmas. It was almost a toss-up between the two of them. And I did some research on Autumn Love, and that fabric collection has been discontinued. And so the majority of that fabric is no longer available. So now the big question is there a way that we can try to substitute to have the same feel, the same look, as the original, but without being able to use the original fabric. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Look up Autumn Love. It's so darn cute, Sam. I'm looking for the background for Autumn Love. It's that gunny sack background, right? I think that's still out there. I might be able to help you with that. stitching Granny of 17. I have to do a little bit of research, but I might be able to help you with that. Elizabeth says my timeout quilt. I did the Farm Sweet Farm. It won. Oh, first time ever. That's awesome. That's a good idea, Angela. Trying to do it at the same time. I like the throwbacks as well. Yes. And so I'm trying to find a good balance of doing throwbacks because I love that. But also, I mean, she's releasing two quilts a year. And so even if we only sew one with her, you know, there's still plenty of opportunities to do throwbacks. But, you know, maybe we are able to do 2 a year. I don't know. But the reservations have been coming in like crazy for chicken salad and potluck stars and Granny's luncheon. So chicken salad is her sew along quilt. Potluck stars is the boxed quilt kit. And grandma's luncheon is the table runner boxed kit. And people have been reserving that stuff like crazy. So I love, love, love that you guys are reserving that stuff. It really helps me to plan for my orders and my quantities so that I can make our budget hopefully stretch farther and get more stuff to offer to people. So thank you for your reservations. That is hugely helpful. Okay, so there is a good chance, I'm just going to put a little bug in your ear. There is a good chance I'm going to have 2 of these available. So if anybody is interested, this one is called Our Flag Stands for Freedom. This is what it looks like. It is pieced. It is not a panel. It is all pieced. You get enough in this boxed kit to make both the large and the small flag. So you get 2 quilts. And there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to have 2 of these available. So if anybody's interested in it, send me an email and let me know that you would like to be on the list to get this if it's still available. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have 2 available of that. And then I had one of these pop up as being available. So this is Stars and Stripes featuring the Land of Liberty fabric collection, which is gorgeous. I've been cutting up so much backing. That yardage is flying out the door. Like that's not one of the things that's going to cause us to have not enough space. That has been flying out the door. The backing, you need 5 yards for this kit. I've been doing 5-yard cuts like crazy, and the backing is so gorgeous. I have not seen a print in this collection that I have not liked. It's kind of, I'm kicking myself for having not made something with that collection because it's beautiful. It is beautiful. So I have one of these kits right now. It's in the shop right now. You can go and order it if you're interested in it. There may be others if people don't follow through with them, but I had one person back out. And so I know for sure that this one is available. And it's in the shop right now that you can order it, add 5 yards of Land of Liberty to your order for your backing, and you're going to have a gorgeous quilt. It's so, so pretty. Okay. Then speaking of Lori Holt, this was Remix. She's doing her Lori Holt So Simple Shape Remix, which we've talked about in the past, so I won't go into it a lot. If you have questions about it, let me know and I can give you a little summary. But each month she is releasing an applique block, just, you know, using a variety of her So Simple shapes to kind of show us that they can be used in different ways. And her So Simple shapes aren't just for the sew along project that she's doing, but they are templates that then you have in your arsenal for whenever you want to create something, and they can be used for a variety of things. So this was her So Simple Shapes Remix Block 1. I made this. I love it. I'm kind of saving it for now. I haven't finished it yet. I still have maybe just a few. I'm almost sold out of these kits. So I have just a few of these left in the shop. If you search for Remix, both blocks will pop up, Remix Block 1 and Remix Block 2. So I have a few of these left in the shop, not many. And once they're gone, then they're probably going to be gone. I'm not going to make more of them. So this is available in the shop. This was her Remix Block 2 that I made after we got the fabric. So this is the fabric that would be included in our Block 2 kit. This is also in the shop, available to purchase. And it's so cute. And this is a great way to start practicing some applique. I have been so touched because I have gotten emails from some of you who have said that you watched our flea market table runner, which I happen to have right here, our flea market table runner tutorial. I did a tutorial on this and how to do the applique for this, and to give you an idea that it's easy. Like, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And so I did a tutorial to kind of get people to not be afraid of applique and to jump in and to try it, because it opens up a whole other world of quilting possibilities for you. Plus, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And so I have gotten so many emails from you guys saying, I didn't think I was ever going to try applique. I watched your tutorial. You make it look really easy. I ended up getting the kit. I got all the stuff. I'm now making it, and I have fallen in love with doing applique. And now, because of that, some of you are now ordering the chicken salad quilt kit because you're feeling comfortable with applique and you want to keep doing more of it. And that is what, oh my gosh, I am so touched by that, because when I did this tutorial, I was like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this tutorial? I shouldn't be out here showing anybody how to do anything. Like, what in the world am I thinking? So I was very uncomfortable putting that tutorial out there. It wasn't in my comfort zone. I didn't think I had any business putting a tutorial out there. I thought, what am I thinking? And then to get that feedback that it has actually been helpful to people, number one, and that it's made you feel more comfortable to try something that you haven't tried before. Oh my gosh, that makes my heart sing. I am so happy to hear that. So thank you for that feedback, because it makes me feel a little bit better and not so much of a goof for putting that tutorial out there. So thank you for that. So between this and between the flea market table runner and her So Simple Shapes remix, it's a really great way to practice applique and get your feet wet with applique and just be working on new designs each month. Like with this one, a lot of the corners are rounded, so this was a good practice in rounded piecing, rounded sewing, which I have been pretty comfortable with because I used to make bibs all of the time, and they're, round and round around the neck. So I've done a lot of round curved sewing, but this was different. I mean, it was much smaller curved sewing. This was great practice for me to do curved sewing. Then we moved on to month 2, and I was, as I told you before, got better. I feel like with my circles, I did a better job with my circles than I did last time. So each month I'm hoping to kind of progress and do better. So the So Simple Shapes remix, this kit for block 2 is in the shop, and I have the Autumn Love. These are the templates that you need to make this block. So I have the Autumn Love So Simple Shapes in the shop as well. You can purchase the fabric only, or you can purchase the fabric and the shapes together. So there's a drop-down box. You have the option of doing either or. And I've gotten no further with my finish for that block 2 than I was last week. So I have to work on that. Oh, good. Oh, that's so nice of you. Stitching Granny of 17, you did an awesome job with that tutorial. Thank you so much. She says, I used to teach applique. Wow, that means a lot then, coming from you who has been doing it. There are so many cute projects. Do you carry extra time in the shop? Oh my gosh, you and me both, Kim. I for sure feel that. I mean, I'll be honest with you. There was a period in time last month where things were so busy that for a few days, my personal hygiene went out the window. And my husband was like, okay, this is important. Like, I know. I would get up and I felt like I didn't have time to do anything except get to work. And then I would fall in bed at night. And then I would get up the next day and do the same thing. Those times have passed. Everything's fine. It's all good. But time is serious. Like, that's a pretty big deal. Do you use a different foot on your sewing machine for those round curves? I do not. I don't. I try to avoid changing the feet on my sewing machine if at all possible. I also try not to pin if at all possible. Like, any way that I can kind of not have to take the time, I try to do it. And I have paid the price sometimes. So I would not recommend my process of thinking. So, but I do not change the foot on my sewing machine. But some people do. I think, as a matter of fact, I think Lori in one of her videos for the Sew Simple shape blocks, maybe it was a different tutorial I watched, I can't remember. She said that she prefers to have an open foot so that she can always see where her stitches are going. So it's just whatever you're comfortable with. Right? That's exactly how it was. My husband was like, okay, personal hygiene is kind of important, Ange. And I was like, it's all good. He still loves me. We still made it to 21. Okay, and this is the other thing that you need for block 2, because some of you have been forgetting, and then you've been like, oh no, I forgot to add that to my order. So this is the bias tape maker 1 inch, and you need this for the top of your flower pot. So this is a new notion that is needed for block 2 that I have in the shop. So don't forget to add that to your order if you're going to do that block. Okay. And then I have some beautiful pillow kits. Here is Riley Blake Designs pillow kit of the month for June. This is by Beverly McCullough, our friend. And I have some of these in the shop, like just a few, not very many. So that is in the shop to make that beautiful pillow. In the kit, it's 20-inch pillow. In the kit, you get everything to make the whole thing. You get backing, binding, all of the stuff for the front. You get everything. And then this one was pretty popular the last time I showed it. And I have one available. For those of you who are on the waiting list, I emailed you invoices today because there were a few of you who requested to be on the waiting list if I had more of these available. So I emailed you invoices today, and then I have one left. So if anybody wants that, email me and I can invoice you for that today. Super cute. That one obviously was the July one, and it was designed by Amy Smart. She did such a great job. And then I have a few of these in the shop as well. This is the Mother's Day one. So this is for May. And I have a few of these in the shop. And because it's the month of May, and because I feel like very proud that we reached and very touched, as you could see earlier, that we reached our goal for our NICU quilts, this is going to be our giveaway for today. It feels appropriate for the month of May, and it feels like a celebration for reaching our NICU quilts goal. So I'm super excited about it. So this is our giveaway for next week. So I'm going to do a drawing next week to see who wins this. What you need to do to be entered is, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Make sure that you're following us on Facebook or Instagram if you haven't already. And then answer the question below. I can't remember what the question is, but it's in the description below. Answer that after the video is done in the comments section. And then I'll take all those names of people who have answered the question, and I will draw from those names to see who wins this one next week. So happy Mother's Day, happy May, happy Women's Day, happy, being a supportive community and an encouraging community, and being so generous with all of your NICU donations. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. You guys are welcome. So yay. Make sure you comment so that you can be entered for that. And then let's see. All the reservations are out there for the new releases for Riley Blake Designs. I got those all out there yesterday. So for anything that you guys had asked for me to add, it's been added. So go check out those collections and put your reservations in. And then the Moda stuff is in transit to me right now. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to schedule the Moda new release party, which I'm hoping will be next week on Tuesday, potentially, as long as it gets here in time. But that's my plan in my head, is next week on Tuesday evening, we'll do the Moda new release party. And happy anniversary, says Beth. Thank you so much. Any email from Poppy Cotton? No, I have not yet, Stacy. I'm kind of surprised by that, actually. So I'm going to follow up with that. Can't wait to see what Moda has coming up. Enjoy your anniversary. Thank you so much. And there was one other thing I wanted to tell you. So I need to follow up on Poppy Cotton. I'm kind of surprised they haven't emailed me yet. Usually they do that pretty quickly. Vintage Christmas. I got shipping notifications. So those last 2 bolts that we've been waiting for our Vintage Christmas so long, they are on the way to me. So I'm super excited about that because then I can start getting to all of you people on the waiting list and start doing all of that. So I already have a batch of quilts cut up. I just need to add these 2 cuts to those batches of quilts. And then I'm going to have a chunk of invoices that I'm going to be able to send out. So I'm just going to go down the list one by one. So keep an eye, hopefully next week, on your email for Vintage Christmas quilt kit invoices. Okay. Very excited for the One Fine Day from Bonnie and Camille. The ironing. Oh, yes. People have asked me about that, Sheba. I will be carrying those Bonnie and Camille ironing board covers because people have already asked me about that. So I will be getting that as soon as they come out. One Fine Day. I know. I think that's going to be included in this next batch. So I'm excited to take a closer look at that. Yay for Vintage Christmas, says Erin. So that's all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for joining our trunk show today. I hope you loved looking at all those beautiful quilts as much as I did. Thank you so, so much from the bottom of my heart for sending those quilts and for participating in our Little Miracles Quilts charity program. That means so much to me. And I am ecstatic that we not only achieved our goal, but we surpassed our goal. All thanks to you guys. So thank you so, so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. I will see you next week. I'm going to send out a newsletter on Monday. Hopefully in that newsletter, I'll have information about the new release party. I'm aiming for Tuesday night. If I don't see you Tuesday night, I will see you Thursday next week. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy stitching. Take care.